How much do we need to survive? And in fact, we need very little to survive, and that is what this video is going to be about. So many times I see people complaining about their life. People are complaining that they are poor, that they are struggling to survive, that they are unhappy, they are sad because they are poor and because they don't have much. They are struggling. However, when I take a look at them and the way they live, they have money to buy their junk bullshit food. They have time to go and watch their TV, the worst programs you can find. And they have a car and they have things, and still they are complaining about how poor and sad they are. When I see that, for me it just looks so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Also, to hear people kind of try to explain to me that they are sad and their lives are bad because they don't have much money. Because I have lived years in the caves, in the forests, in my tent, with just enough to survive. All I needed was to have a shelter, a roof on top of myself, some clothes or a sleeping bag to protect myself from cold, and some food. That was all I needed, and my life was just so great. I was so happy. Bathing in the river, washing my clothes in the river, seeing the animals. So to see people moan about their poor conditions is just ridiculous for me. Another thing why I would kind of recommend to anybody, to just everybody, to experience what I had experienced, just living by yourself, living alone on this kind of survival mode, is that because it kind of takes fears away from you. When you live in a society, when you live among the people, it just kind of becomes a part of your thinking, of the game, that you need to make more money, you need to make more because you need more things, and you're afraid to lose it. You're afraid to go down. And you can really develop and have fear, intense fear about not making enough money to pay for your house, for your rent, for anything. And you think that you will not survive if you don't do that. However, if you spend some time in your life really under these most basic conditions, you're gonna see that you need just a very little to actually survive. And you know that all around the world there are some people living on the street, virtually on the street. In every city you can see people living on the street, and they find ways to survive. I'm not recommending you to live like them, but I just want to say that you have a lot. Don't moan, don't complain that you are poor, that, you have a lot. You have so much more than other people, and these other people continue to live their lives. They do survive, so stop moaning, stop those fears, it's all bullshit. You don't need to have a work and work all your whole life, waste your whole life doing the thing, working the job that you don't like, just to pay for your bigger house or your more beautiful car. Sell that car, sell that house, find some more basic conditions to live upon, and you will see you need to work less. You have more time for yourself, for your family, for your meditation, whatever you want to do. Is it going to make you unhappy? No. On the contrary, you will probably feel more peaceful, because the more money you have, the bigger house you have, the more comforts you have, the more afraid you are to lose them. The more effort you have to do to maintain them. If you have nothing, you don't have anything to lose. So Stop your fears today. Definitely I would recommend to everybody at least to experience some time in their life. It is better when you are young, probably, like to live like I did, to go to the woods and spend some time, to go to the caves, spend some time there, spend a week, spend a month, just being by yourself. It is really going to strengthen you, give you new understandings who you are, what life is, and it is just going to enrich and improve your life in just so many ways. Right? And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.